Everyone, myself Parameshwar. So Ideal has conducted the live online classes for 10th. So since from March we have started the online classes regularly up to now. The regular classes are running from nursery to 10th standard. So now also we are taking the 10th live classes. The math class is a quadratic equation. So let us start with a new chapter, quadratic equation. The 10th, a very simple chapter it is, a quadratic equation. So before starting the quadratic equation, so we have to go through with the polynomial. What is a quadratic equation? Where it comes? So the polynomial, so the quadratic equation is also a polynomial. So what is the difference between polynomial and equations? So let us see quadratic equation. So the polynomial, in the polynomial, so the linear, quadratic, cubic, in the 9th class as well as in the 10th class, separate polynomial chapter is there. So in that polynomial, so different types of polynomials are there. First one is a linear polynomial, a quadratic, a cubic. So in that one bit is a quadratic equation. So what is a linear? What is a quadratic? So it depends on the degree of that polynomial. So what is means by degree? So what is means by degree? Means in the given algebraic expression or in a given polynomial. Suppose in the given polynomial, the polynomial variable highest power in the given expression, in the given algebraic expression, the variable highest power is nothing but the degree of that polynomial. Suppose if you are getting the degree is 1, so it becomes a linear. It means the linear is nothing but the degree is 1. The given algebraic expression, the variable highest power is 1. It is a linear polynomial. Suppose if is equals to 0, then it becomes equation. This is the difference between polynomial and equation. Now, quadratic equation. The quadratic equation is also a polynomial. See, the quadratic equation is a polynomial. Equation is the second degree. It means the degree, it is not more than 2, not less than 2. Here the degree is 2. So it's the general form. The general form of a quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Suppose if it is not equals to 0, it becomes a quadratic polynomial. If equals to 0, it is having a zeros. It means it is having a value. It depends on the degree. You will get the 2 polynomial ax square. Once again, a quadratic equation is a polynomial with the second degree. It means the highest degree is a 2 ax square plus bx plus c. Here x is the variable. X is the variable where a is the coefficient of x, that is x square, and b is the coefficient of x, and c is the constant. Where a, b, c are any real number, you take any real number, whether it is positive, negative, whatever it may be. So the general form of a quadratic equation, x square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. See, where x represents the variable or any unknown, so that is variable, where a, b and c are the constant, and the condition is here a is not equals to 0. What is the a is not equals to 0 here? Suppose if it is not a, suppose a is equals to 0. मानिए हम यहाँ पर a equals to 0. Suppose a is equals to 0, then this term becomes totally 0. It becomes only the bx plus c is equals to 0. Then what will happen here? If the degree is not equals to 2 here, then it is not a quadratic equation. Therefore, the condition is a is not equals to 0. If they are given the condition, if a is equals to 0, the equation is a linear. Because what is linear? The degree is 1. Suppose a is 0, the total ax square terms becomes 0. It becomes bx plus c only. Means x power is 1. It becomes a linear. So they are given, if a is equals to 0, it becomes a linear equation. Next, the constant a, b and c are called the respective values. It means a is nothing but the coefficient of x square, and b is nothing but the coefficient of x, c is a constant. Now, next one. Now, the quadratic roots. So, a linear quadratic having one solution because it depends on the degree only. So you will get linear having one solution, and the quadratic, obviously it is a quadratic having degree 2. It means you will get the two roots here. Here a quadratic of degree 2. Here the y is equals to x square plus bx plus c. Suppose if you are getting the roots, means now x square plus bx plus c is equals to 0 is a quadratic equation general form, and the condition is a is not equals to 0. For example here, so I will give the example. 5x square minus 3x plus 3 is equals to 0. Here x square, the 5 is nothing but the coefficient of x square is nothing but the a value, and here the x coefficient is minus 3. How to say with the sign also? If it is positive means it is not necessary to say the positive. If it is negative means you have to say the minus. It means the value of b is minus 3, and the 3 is nothing but the constant. If it is plus 3 means it is plus. If it is negative means you have to say minus 3. The c value is plus 3. A is 5, B is minus 3, and C value is plus 3. Now, the roots. Root means the solution. In a polynomial, you will get the what are the solution of the given polynomial means it depends on the degree of the polynomial. If the degree is 1 means you will get one solution. If the degree is 2 means you will get two solutions. Now, the roots. For example, here a real root alpha, we are considering the root is alpha and beta. Here two categories we are taking here. If the degree 2 means you will get the two different values. One is alpha. Suppose a real number alpha is called the root of the given quadratic equation. We are considering x square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. The condition a is not equals to 0. Here we are replacing x with alpha, a alpha square plus b alpha plus c is equals to 0. So small correction, it is b alpha plus c is equals to 0. If alpha is the root, suppose if alpha is the root, it means if you substitute the alpha value in the given quadratic equation, the equation becomes 0. Then only it is the root of the given equation. Otherwise, it is not a given root of the equation. Is it clear? Now, once again, alpha is the root of the given equation means if you substitute, suppose we are considering alpha value, suppose 1, 2, whatever it may be. After substituting the equation, the answer becomes 0. Then automatically it is the root of the given quadratic equation. What is the root of the given quadratic equation? Quadratic means 2. You will get the two solutions. Here, first, suppose alpha x equals to alpha. It satisfies equation ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. The second condition here, x equals to alpha is the solution of the quadratic equation. This alpha is nothing but suppose we are taking x equals to 2, 3, whatever it may be. So that is the solution of that given quadratic equation. Therefore, the roots of the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is alpha. It means any number. We are taking the number 2, 3, 4, whatever it may be. Now, the more examples. For example, here 2x square plus 5x plus 3 is equals to 0. Here, a, the coefficient of x square. What is the coefficient of x square here? 2. And next, x coefficient is 5. That is the b value. And c is nothing but the positive it is. Therefore, c is plus 3. Now, x square plus 3x. Whether it is a quadratic equation, because there is no constant, whether it is a quadratic, the general form means if it is the degree is 2 means it is a quadratic equation. X is there or not, it is not necessary to x or c, but the square is there. You have to see first square is there or not. It is not more than 2, not less than 2. Then it is a quadratic equation. See, x square minus 3x is equals to 0. This one is the little more tricky because in this no constant. Here, what is the a value? If there is no number means you have to consider the a value is 1. Next, what is the b value here? The coefficient of x is a minus 3. B value is minus 3. And what is the c value? If there is no number means you have to consider the c value is 0. So it is also a quadratic equation. Check whether the given equation is a quadratic or not means you have to check the degree. If the degree is 2, it is not more than 2, not less than 2, then it is a quadratic equation. The general form is x square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Now 5x minus 3 is equals to 0. Whether it is a quadratic equation or not. Whether it is quadratic equation, In the given equation, there is no x term, only the x is there. The power is 1, therefore it is not a quadratic, it becomes a linear. Here the x square term is missing. There is no x square, therefore the given equation is not a quadratic equation. Is it clear? Now, the quadratic equation, see that ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Here x square is equals to 3x minus 1, whether it is a quadratic equation or not. So we have to rearrange. In the standard form. You know the standard form of the quadratic equation, that is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Now we have to take this plus 3x becomes minus 3x and this minus 1 becomes plus 1. Now it is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0, where a is equals to, if there is no number means 1, and b value, the coefficient of x is b, here minus 3. Now the coefficient, that is c is the constant, here c is the constant, is nothing but c is equals to 1. Next, 2 bracket w square minus 2w is equals to 5, whether it is the quadratic equation or not. First you have to simplify the bracket. Now 2 into w square, here 2w square plus minus 2 to the 4w, and this 5 minus, it becomes minus. We are changing the place, then the sign also changes. Positive becomes a minus. Now compare with the main quadratic equation, ax square plus bx plus c. Now a value, the coefficient of x square is a, here the coefficient of w square is, the variable is w, here a is 2, b is a minus 4, c is minus 5. So such types of problems are quadratic equation. We have to rearrange in the general form, that is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Next one. Now how to solve? Here there are, how to solve the value of x. There are 3 methods are there. Finding the value of x, how to solve the quadratic equation, how to find the solution of the quadratic equation. Here there are 3 methods are there. First one, there are 3 ways to find the solution. वो value find out करने के लिए हमको 3 methods है वहाँ पर. First one is we can factor by using the factorization method. Second one is by completing square method. The third one is very interesting, the special formula, that is a quadratic formula. By using this quadratic formula, the formula is given here. See, x is equals to minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4ac divided by 2a, where a is the coefficient of x square, b is the coefficient of x, and c is the constant. Therefore, there are 3 methods. First one is by using factorization method. Second one is by completing square method, and the third one is quadratic formula method. The formula is a very famous formula. It is x equals to minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4ac divided by 2e. Now, the one more concept is there, the discriminant. The discriminant of a quadratic, where it is lies from which value to which value. The discriminant here, the expression b square minus 4ac in the formula, in that root b square minus 4ac is there. So in that formula, so we can call that is the discriminant. It is denoted by d or delta. It is denoted as delta, or we can use capital D. So the discriminant of a quadratic equation delta is equals to b square minus 4ac. So in discriminant we are having 3 conditions. So in that 3 conditions, suppose if the d value is equals to 0, so you can take the a value, b value, c value in the given quadratic equation. That is, the a value is the coefficient of x square, b is the coefficient of x, c is the constant. So by using that 3 values, substitute the 3 value b square minus 4ac. So after the simplification, you will get the number. So that number becomes 0. Then what will happen? So then it is having a nature of roots. Suppose the delta is equals to 0. First condition, delta is equals to 0. Then the roots are real and equal. Suppose the delta becomes greater than 0. the delta becomes greater than 0, then the roots are real and distinct. Means real but distinct. Different means 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever it may be, the different values you will get. Now the third condition, if delta less than 0, first one is equals to 0, greater than 0, and the third one is less than 0. Less means a negative number. If the delta value is negative, then the roots are imaginary roots. The roots are imaginary roots. There are three conditions in the discriminant: delta is equals to 0, delta greater than 0, and delta less than 0. Depends on the delta only, whether the roots are real or equal, real or distinct, whether imaginary. By using that, we can find out the value of x, that is the root of the given quadratic equation by formula method. Now, using the quadratic formula, here, first example, by using that formula, how can you solve the quadratic equation? How can you find the value of x? So, example, 5x square plus 6x plus 1 is equals to 0. Now, compare with the main quadratic equation. Already you know the main quadratic equation general form: ax square plus bx plus c. So, the coefficient of x square is 5. It means a is equals to 5. And the coefficient of x is 6. It means the b value is 6. And c is 1. You know the a value, you know the b value, you know the c value. So substitute a, b, c in the quadratic formula. Already you know the formula. That formula is x is equals to minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4ac whole divided by 2a. Now minus, so already in formula minus is there. So our b value is 6 minus 6. Now plus or minus root. Now b square, 6 square is 36 minus now 4ac. 4 as it is. Value of a is 5. 4 5s are 20. C value is 1. 20 1s are 20. 36 minus 20, it becomes 16. So root 16, it is a perfect square number. So it is plus or minus 4, you will get the two roots here. That is minus 6 plus or minus 4, you will get the plus or minus 4. So divided by 2a. The value of a is 5. 5 2s are 10. So it is plus or minus. So one time you have to take plus. So another time you have to take the minus. So you will get the root here. The 0 point after the simplification. After the simplification, you will get the minus 0.2 and x equals to minus 1. Whether these two answers are right or wrong, we have to verify it. So we have to put the given values minus 0.2 or x equals to minus 1 in the given quadratic equation. So the given quadratic equation is, see, the 5x square. So we are taking x value is minus 0.2 plus again it is 6x. Again x value is minus 0.2 plus c value is 1. So after the simplification, the final answer becomes 0. Then it is clear that minus 0.2 is the root of the given quadratic equation. ये यहाँ से मालूम होता है क्योंकि यहाँ minus 0.2 ये root है. Next we have to check x equals to minus 1. Whether the x equals to minus 1 is the right or wrong. Now again same. X equals to minus 1, substitute x equals to minus 1 in the given quadratic equation. The given quadratic equation is 5x square plus 6x plus 1. Now it is 5 into 1 square plus 6 into minus 1. Now plus 1. It is 1. Why? Because x square is there. Minus 1 into minus 1. So it becomes plus 1. 5 ones are 5. And it is plus minus minus. And this 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 minus 6 minus 0.2. Another one is minus 1. By using this formula, we can solve the solution of the given quadratic equation or root of the given quadratic equation. Now the factorization method. The second method, a very interesting method, it is factorization method. The word indicates the factors means splitting of middle term. The factor means like 6. 6 having two factors, that is 2 3s are 6. Factors means you have to split the middle terms. What is the middle term here? For example here, x square plus 3x minus 4. Whether it is a quadratic equation or not? Yes, it is a quadratic equation. Now x square plus 3x minus 4 is a quadratic equation because the degree is 2. Therefore, now the splitting of middle term, here the middle term is 3x. Splitting of middle term. Suppose first you have to multiply the first and the last term, you will get the minus 4. Suppose if you are taking the two numbers, the multiplication of two number is minus 4 and the addition or subtraction of the two number is plus 3. So you have to take the factors. Now the two factors, so we are taking here multiplying them to see x plus 4, x minus 1. So we are splitting the 3x. Splitting of 3x can be written as 4x minus x. It means 4 ones are 4. After multiplication, you will get 4x square. After subtracting, you will get the plus 3x. See, 4x minus x is a plus 3x. Now, in between these two, x is common. Now, x minus 1 bracket. And in between these two here, 4 is common. And remaining x minus 1. In total, overall, x minus 1 is the common. So, I have to take x minus 1 and the remaining one is x plus outside bracket x plus 4 the second bracket. So you have to take x plus 4 one factor, another one is x minus 1 is another factor. Here factors, degree 2 means you will get 2 factors. If it is degree 1 means you will get 1 factor. If the degree 3 means 3 factors. So we are having a 2 degree, so you will get the 2 factor. One is x plus 4 is equals to 0, another one is x minus 1 is equals to 0. Now the multiply of the both the factors, you will get the again same. It means the solutions are x plus 4 is equals to 0 means what is the value of x? It becomes negative 4, and x minus 1 is equals to 0 means the value is x equals to negative becomes positive. 1 and minus 4 are the roots of the given quadratic equation. So the two factors are x plus 4 and x minus 1. Next one. Now the examples of factors for solving by factor by step by step. So how can you solve by using factorization method? Say set the quadratic equation equals to 0. First you have to make is equals to 0. So after that the factors will linear expression. After the simplification the two factors becomes linear means the degree becomes 1. Here see x having a degree 1, here x plus 3 is also degree 1. The two brackets becomes linear. See the factors will be linear expression. The third one, solve both linear equation. Means x is equals to 0, one more x plus 3 is equals to 0. One value is 0, another one, this plus becomes minus 3, x equals to minus 3. Degree is 2, then you will get the 2 solution. Therefore, the linear factors equals to 0, then the final answer 0 and minus 3 are the roots of the given equation by using factorization method. These are the steps to find out the roots of the quadratic equation by factorization method. In our previous example, by using formula, quadratic formula, the very interesting formula that is x equals to minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Now the second one is by using factorization method, we can solve the roots of the given quadratic equation. Both you take any one method, the answers are same only. And the computing square method also same. In the computing square method, you have to the given expression it is not a perfect square number. We have to make the perfect square means here x square plus bx plus c turns into a x plus d whole square. You have to add or subtract one number that is plus e. After the completion of this, you will get the one separate root. That root will be the two roots, whether it is computing method, that is you will get the two roots. One is x, that is alpha greater than 0, less than 0, or minus it is equals to 0, more, less, equals to 0. The third method, so you can solve by using the completing square method. The general form x square plus bx plus c is turned to x into x plus d whole square plus e is equals to 0. Then you will get the two roots. So that becomes both are positive, both are negative, or one positive and one more is 0. Now steps, you know the how can you find the value of a, that is a is nothing but the coefficient of x square and b is nothing but the coefficient of x, and c by a is nothing but you have to divide the coefficient of that x square a with the whole equation. So it becomes, move the number terms c by a, it becomes the constant, you have to send to the left hand side. It becomes the negative becomes positive, that is c by a. Now the step 3. In the step 3, complete the square Whether it is in a formula a plus b whole square, it becomes a square plus 2ab plus b square. Both terms are positive, it becomes a plus b whole square. If one positive, another is negative, means it becomes a minus b whole square. It depends on the sign only, whether it is a plus b whole square or a minus b whole square. After the simplification, you will get the two roots. So this is the third method by completing square method. Now x square 4x plus 1. Here x square, now this constant number you have to send to the left hand side, the positive becomes negative. Now we are adding 4 and both sides LHS as well as the RHS. Here x square plus 4x plus 4 is equals to minus 1. So see, the 4 cancel, again you will get the x square plus 4x minus 1. Now a positive, it means it becomes a positive a plus b whole square. The value of a is x and the b value is 2. A plus b whole square, a square plus 2ab, it becomes 2 2s are 4. X value is as it is 4x plus 2 square, b square is nothing but 4. Now x plus 2 whole square is equals to 4 minus 1 is 3. Now the square goes to square root. After the simplification, you will get the two roots. The two roots are that is x plus plus or minus. You will get the roots here. The roots are, now the roots are, the square becomes the square root 3. Now this plus becomes minus. X equals to plus or minus root 3 minus 2. You will get the two roots. One is the positive, another one is negative. That is plus or minus root 3 minus 2 is the final answer. This is the third method. Is it clear? Now once again, so the total starting. So the quadratic equation, the general form, ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0, where a is not equals to 0, you know the condition, and that condition is the general form ax square plus bx plus c. And in that, three methods are there to solve or to find the roots of the given quadratic equation. Three methods are there. First one is a factorization method, completing square method, and formula method. And by using that method, you can take any one method, you will get the same answer. Only the methods are changes. So after that, the discriminant of a quadratic equation, delta. You can take capital D. D is equals to b square minus 4ac, where a is the coefficient of x square, b is the coefficient of x, and c is the constant. After simplification of that d, you will get the value. So that value becomes equals to 0, greater than 0, or less than 0. If equals to 0, then it becomes the roots are real and equal. If more than 0, it is roots are real and distinct. If negative means it is imaginary roots. So this completes our quadratic equation. If you have any doubt, means so comment or chat with our box. And thank you. If you have any doubt, means please ask me regarding the three method or discriminant of the quadratic equation, or finding the roots of the quadratic equation, or general form of the quadratic equation.